This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Hello, listener.
I thought you were saying hello to me.
Hello, Niamh Kavanagh.
We're so far apart.
It's very weird, isn't it? We're doing this record remotely. Niamh is in sunny Carrickfergus.
Well, that's just all the lights I have on me to be kind, to be fair. Because we got a new computer and the camera is separate because we spent more money on the box of the computer and now we just a screen, and the camera I haven't figured out how to adjust it to go a bit further back, so it's very close up. I've got a lot of light.
Yeah, it's given endoscopy vibes.
Yeah.
We're very separate, which it does feel a little bit weird.
And I feel a little tearful.
I'm in Manchester.
Mm-hmm. And I'm in Carrickfergus.
Manchester, I have to say, Niamh, is lovely.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's such a lovely place. Like I'm in a very fancy area. I'm in Sale because Josh has shagged his way into a really good postcode. He's with a doctor. Well done, Josh. Yeah, it's very nice, Niamh, I have to say. There's a bay window.
Oh, well, bay windows, that says everything, doesn't it? It's almost period drama going on there.
I feel like I'm in Bridgerton. That's what it feels like.
I love that concept. Who would you be in Bridgerton? You didn't go to Pride and Prejudice. You went to Bridgerton, the more raucous.
Yeah, it's the raucous. Yeah. I'd be Jonathan Bailey, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. We all want to be Jonathan Bailey. Let's be honest, even me.
we're the same age and we've the same abs. How have you been, Niamh?
Well, I've been very good. Thank you very much. Let me think. What have I done? I've been kind of fairly busy, kind of getting ready for next week, because this week I am going down to Dublin, shall we say, to get ready to start rehearsals for my Halloween panto, which I'm very excited about, because I get to be a witch for 2 weeks. Well, for a week really, but, officially.
So you're doing a week of rehearsals and then a week
of rehearsals, a week of shows. So a week with the hoop and a week without the hoop, because apparently there's a hoop under the dress, and I've never had a hoop under the dress. Talking about period dramas, maybe I'll be ready for Bridgerton after it. I don't know. Wow. Anyway, so that'll be hilarious. So have we had
fittings?
Fittings, you mean as in did I try it on? Yeah, I did for the photo shoot. And if it's the same dress, then yes, I've had fittings.
Nice. And
I may or may not be sewn in by the end of the week. I've no idea.
And also, I need to know, what are you singing?
Oh, well, it's a Halloween party and I'm a witch. So what song do you think would be applicable?
Defying Gravity.
Yeah, no. No. I'll put you out of misery because you're clearly going down the wrong path. If I said Bette Midler to you, would that help you in any way?
Oh, I put a spell on you.
Oh, darling.
Brilliant.
I know. I'm going to put a spell on the children and then eat them. Although officially I'm not allowed to, but basically that's it.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Niamh, I'm in Dublin that week and I'm going to try and get to see it.
Oh my gosh. It's only an hour out of your time. Surely you can give that to me. But anyway, apart from that, the main experiment I'm doing is, because I'm going to stay in Dublin for the 2 weeks, is basically to see how quickly my husband and my 2 boys become feral. Because I've only been away a few days at a time lately, and quite frankly, they're on the brink of it by the time I come back now. So
how long do you think it'll be before they miss you?
On past experience.
Before there's like a kitchen meeting where they go, where's that woman gone?
On past experience, probably about 4 or 5 days. When they run out of food and water, and who didn't get the milk? Why? What do you mean there's no milk in the house? And it's really bizarre. And I'm not saying that we fall into those very heavy gender roles or anything. It's nothing to do with that. It's just they've lived a very charmed life, clearly.
Exactly.
And I have ruined them. I always said I wasn't going to be that Irish mammy, but clearly I am.
Yeah, Niamh, you are. I mean, you've always got a chest freezer full of goodies. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
The problem is, Niamh, I'll tell you what the problem is. You've made yourself dispensable. That's what the problem is.
Oh, well, there is that.
Like, they could go a nuclear winter with your chest freezer.
Yeah, well, they could.
I'm home, right? I've just got to go home for one reason right now. One reason.
What are you coming home for?
I'm coming home for a photo shoot, right? Because I'm doing a photo shoot for my Edinburgh show next year. Now, the concept is a bit wild because
okay, tell me.
I have to be in the nip for the photo shoot. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
because I was just telling.
Speaking of abs, right?
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
How in the nip are we talking about here?
I don't know. I have to wear nude pants, I think.
I was going to say, is there not like a courtesy pouch?
But the problem is I've been looking to get nude pants, but like if I was Mexican, they don't have Irish nude pants because nude pants for Irish people are white. Snow white.
You have to buy new ones because you can't even, if they're washed even once, they're no longer the colour that we are.
Exactly. There's a certain ever so slightly undercooked chicken pallor that the average Irish man has that they just don't do that in nude pants. Like all of the nude pants that I've been looking at, they're made for Mario Lopez, basically.
Oh yeah, well yeah. So, and you know he's not hard to look at sometimes. You know.
Well, this is going to be very hard to look at now. They've assured me that there will be extensive photoshopping, because there has to be.
Okay, and why are you going completely nude?
Because it's the idea for the show. Now I can't say what the show is yet.
Okay, don't. I don't want. Don't ruin it for me.
It's a modified version of the show I did in Edinburgh. Right, it is the show that I will be on tour with in Ireland, but I'm doing a different poster for Ireland because it would
because it's Ireland and you have to live here.
This one is just a little bit mad. It's for Edinburgh, so
okay. Yeah. Well, fair enough. And you know, is the show going to be done in the nude?
It's most certainly not, Niamh.
Just checking.
Most certainly not. It will. I
feel that's an important question.
It will be done in a very brightly coloured ASOS suit that I will spend no more than €40 on, as is my brand.
We've left the shackets and now we're in the ASOS suit.
I've realised that shackets are for people in their 20s.
Ah, lads, that's not true.
They are. So I'm wearing suits now. So I'll be very well dressed on the stage. On the poster, I will be. I mean, unrecognisable is the word that I'm fumbling for.
So then in my head, I'm thinking, is there something going to be like strategically placed? You know, like they do that sometimes. You know, where people walk in front of things, just strategically placed to hide the thing that you don't want to show. No?
Yeah, I would imagine that what will happen is it will be somebody else's body entirely. I'd imagine they will go, you know what, we're going to replace everything from the neck down. Don't take it personally.
I know, but Gearoid, then, you know, well, on the good side, you won't be able to step out on your boyfriend because basically...
I know, it'll be burnt marks and moles. Yeah.
It'll be totally like, you know, false advertising.
Oh, it's going to be a catfish. It's total catfish. Yeah.
Love that.
If the poster works, people will see the poster, decide they're going to the show, but then they will get up and they will leave the show because they will assume they're at the wrong show.
Oh, no, I disagree.
When they see me. Yeah.
It's kind of giving me those, you know, those boudoir pictures vibe. You remember back in the day?
No, it won't be. This is not boudoir pictures. This is.
Are you sure this is not what you're doing? Because you know.
No, this is going to be a bit wild.
Wild.
Yeah. I had the idea with the photographer, and it was like, okay, this is a really good idea. Like, so yeah.
Well, I'm super excited now. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I mean, am I going to have to wait with everybody else?
No, I'll show you them when they get photoshopped because nobody needs, you know. I once did that. I was searching in my email there recently and I found the unphotoshopped versions of the photos that I use, the headshots that I use at the moment. Oh. There is nothing in my... I was used to the headshots. I was like, oh, that's the way I look. And then I saw the unphotoshopped versions and I was like, who is this pig?
That's not true. I don't know how much Photoshop is in mine, but I mean, to be fair, mine were 10 years ago. So.
Yeah, you're very au naturel, Niamh. You're in your photograph.
People are used to be able to see me as I am. I can't falsely advertise what the hell's going on here. You know what I mean? Like, so yes, I'm very excited. So are you ever coming home? Is this you like really running away? Like,
no, I'll be home on the 10th of November.
The 10th of November.
11th of November. 11th of November. Okay. I will be back. I will be a Dubliner again for some time.
For some time. That sounds very serious.
Well, Niamh, I'm having a ball in London.
I know you are. And it's not surprising, but it's different visiting than living, right?
Well, I am. I feel like I'm living. Do you know what I mean?
Do you?
I went, oh my God, I went to get my national insurance number, right?
Oh, okay.
So I had to go in for a meeting in the job centre.
Oh, you went to the job centre.
I went into the job centre to get my number, and there was this woman, and she was lovely. She was really, really nice, but she was very professional and she was very quiet. Right.
Oh, and you felt the need to fill spaces. Were you feeling it?
So I was chatting away, and she had this poem on her desk that was all about, like, you never know how many people's lives you touch. Do you know all of this? Like,
did it feel like you were sitting in front of an Instagram?
It was,
like a reel. Those ones.
I felt it was elaborate, and I said to her, I was like, "Oh, that's really nice." And she's like, "Yeah, no." She's like, "You never know how." You never know how many lives you touch just by sitting here and trying to spread a bit of joy. And I was like, you're truly the most depressed person I've met in months.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was just like, this is weird. But anyway, I went in, and I have my national insurance number now.
Oh, okay. So we're matching then. I have a national insurance number too. Although I didn't have to go into a job centre to get it.
Yeah, I had to go in. It was like the job lot. And I went in, and now basically I can use the NHS, Niamh.
Oh,
which
welcome.
I'm very excited about. I'm gonna
welcome.
I'm gonna have a finger amputated before I go home. I want a big surgery. Big.
Oh, you want the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, I want the whole thing. I want veneers. I want facelift. you name it. I'm just going in. I'm going into the doctors, and I'm just going to say, listen, have a look at this. What can I get?
I'm depressed.
Yeah.
I'm depressed.
I don't care. Yeah.
I know. The NHS is a bit special. I'm not going to lie. It is.
I can't wait.
I know.
I'm dying.
I haven't paid for a prescription.
Do you get your prescriptions free?
All of it.
Niamh. Why would
didn't have to pay for my prescription. Now, I don't know if it's the same in England, but definitely in the Northern Ireland, you don't even have to pay for your prescriptions. Nothing. No doctor visits, nothing.
That's incredible.
I've had all of my, the way I'm not going to die. They're just taking bits of me at a time.
Yeah.
I haven't had to pay for any of that.
Really?
Not a single thing. No.
There's me paying for health insurance like a chump. I'm going to come over here now, and I'm going to rinse the system.
Yeah, but
I am going to be the burden that they've been talking about.
So now that you're kind of a citizen of the UK, how does that work at home? I mean, are you still able to go and pay for your prescriptions at home? What's going on?
I have no idea what way it works. I don't understand the tax system at all. I mean, I think it's fair to say that I'm going to be jailed at some point. It'll be an administrative error, but I will end up in prison for 10 years.
No, but that's because you've literally admitted to it on Agony Rants now. So that's it. They have proof.
This is a very safe space, Niamh.
Oh, it is. So few people listen.
Yeah. No, we've a massive audience, but they are adoring and they are committed.
Yes, they are. They love us. They don't want you in jail. Although now that we can use Riverside, maybe you can use your hours visitation every week to do it, do an episode. You'd be glad of it.
I'll be honest, if you could have a laptop in prison, I'd look into it.
I'm nearly sure you're not, unless you're in a specific kind of prison. No.
Is it like what? I'd love to be one of those, like the low security prisons.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's like bed and board.
Yeah, just check in. Just tell us you're about.
Check in, check out. I'd love it.
Why?
I think I'd do well in prison. I like a structure. I like my meals when I like my meals. Do you know what I mean? I like
go to boarding school. That'd be the same thing.
I like to know there's food coming at 1 and 5.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
you're not in the best of industries for that, to be fair.
No. God. Some of the food that I have had over the past few weeks has just been like, because
you're on the road all the time.
Because I'm on the road all the time. And then when I'm in London, it's a shared kitchen because I have housemates now.
Oh.
And
how's that?
I think I'm lovely.
Okay. I'm not, there's no doubt that you're not lovely.
I think I'm lovely.
Do they share that opinion? Hard to tell. Do you ever see them?
There's one I haven't met yet.
Oh,
She's in Hamlet at the National Theatre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, where's Hamlet? But no, I haven't.
Yeah, she's in the other room. I've heard her having a jobby at about 11:30 one night. I was like, no.
Nice. Nice.
That's I'll close my door.
You're definitely
I'll close my
going
door.
mainland if you're going having a jobby. What the hell?
Yeah, I did. I heard her having a sit down at about 11:30 one night when I was in bed, and I was like, oh God, that's I might get Alexa to just play a bit of Enya.
Do you think that's what Hamlet does to you?
She's on a different time clock. So I haven't met her.
Okay.
But I have heard her most intimate bodily functions. You
don't feel the need.
I don't feel the need. I feel I know all I need. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel I know she needs to eat more fibre. That's what I know.
Oh, okay. You could leave a little post-it on her door.
Yeah, I was like, all brand love.
Fibre gel, just a little sachet of fibre gel stuck to her door. That might help you in your run.
And well, the other woman is very nice. I've met her a couple of times. She cooked me salmon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I do. I love it. I'm living in Camberwell.
Nice.
And I met Amelia Bulmore on the street.
Right. Okay.
Very exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm having a nice time.
Let's see. Well, I'm glad to see you're missing us.
Oh, well, I am. And Niamh, now, we're not here to talk about our nice time.
Even though we've done it for 20 minutes, but it's fine.
No, we're not here to talk about it. Our nice time is irregardless.
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 There's a good word.
Of the show. Oh, we have reviews.
Do I want to hear them?
We have a new review. Yeah. I'm going to go in and get it.
Give me the review. I want the review.
We have it. Did
you get a new phone cover? It's very red.
I bought that phone cover when I was doing Dance with the Stars.
Oh, when you had notions.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because one of the things that you do on Dance with the Stars is you put your phone, when you're going on set, you have to drop your phone into a basket.
Oh, like in school.
Yeah, so like nobody's phone goes missing. It's all close to hand. So it's at the water station where you get your water after your dance. Your phone.
Okay, I know why you have it. I know why you have it because you couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it. I could never find it because everyone has the same phone cover. So I bought a big dirty red one so I could find it and vote for myself 15,000 times.
Funny you should say that. My friend and I did our Christmas presents year before last, and we got ugly phone cases. So I'll maybe, give you one of them if you like. That's what we did. We bought ugly phone cases for each other, and we had to use them for a month.
Oh,
it was really fun.
Very nice. Niamh, Here we go. The headline is hilarious.
Oh,
hilarious.
Excellent.
And this is from Lenums from Sweden on Swedish iTunes. It says,
wow.
I absolutely love this podcast. The dynamic between Niamh and Gearoid is amazing. Niamh, I'd like to pause and take a moment. The father was on the O. The father's on the O, Niamh.
Top marks.
Top tier.
Marks.
This is where we are. Whether you like problems to be resolved in a kind of pragmatic way or if you're partial to a bit of petty revenge. Petty and not so petty revenge.
So basically, who's pragmatic and who's petty revenge in this relationship?
I think we know, Niamh, and I think it would be very hostile to actually make us point it out. This podcast has something for you. I genuinely laugh out loud while listening, as opposed to just thinking, that's funny in my head.
I love that.
We love it. So if you haven't listened yet, do yourself a favour and listen now in capital letters. Can I just say, Lenum's perfectly pitched, perfect
beautiful
grammar.
Review.
Beautiful
Top
review.
marks.
Top
tier. Top tier. Top tier.
We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. If you would like to support Agony Rants, you can do so by going to headstuffpodcast.com and pledging a monthly amount, selecting us as 100% of your pledge. Don't 100%. Give any of that money to anyone else.
I mean, you'll still get their content, but you'll
still get their content.
But we need your money.
We want your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 100% of your money goes to Agony Rants,
yes.
The show you are currently listening to. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from everybody, including the show that we're cross-promoting this week. We've no idea what it is, but it's always good.
They don't trust us with that information.
Always good. We have a problem. Would you like to read the first problem?
I will read the first problem. Okay. Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I'm 35, I'm gay, and my family doesn't know.
But that remains to be seen.
Okay. Most of my friends know, and I'm comfortable with who I am. It's not something I'm hiding in the rest of my life, but when it comes to my family, I've never said it out loud. We're not very open emotionally. They're kind, caring people, but we don't really talk about personal things. Feelings are just not part of the conversation. Oh, I love that description. Love that. I don't think they'd react badly. If anything, I think they'll probably already know, but I worry it'll become awkward, or they'll not know what to say, or we'll all just move on like I never mentioned it, which somehow feels even worse than a bad reaction. Part of me wants to tell them so I can stop feeling like there's this big gap between who I am and who they think I am. I'd love to bring someone home one day and not feel like it's a big reveal. But another part of me wonders, is it worth it at this point? Is it too late to bring it up? Does he think they're near death or something?
Is it too late?
Is it too late to bring it up? I love Eurovision and I think Niamh is an absolute legend. Well, now you're my favourite again, Carol. Here we go. In Your Eyes still gives me chills. I just never thought I'd get to 35 and still feel unsure about something so basic. Any advice would mean a lot. Best, Cal. Come on now.
Cal. Come on.
I know.
You say that they probably already know, yet you want to tell them. You also say, is it too late to bring it up? What? Like you're just sitting around waiting to die? You're 35.
No, not them. I think he's waiting for them to die, I think, possibly.
No, I think what he's afraid of is he has lived so long without telling them that he feels like he's missed the boat, that it's going to be a big thing that's like, why didn't you tell us? Like, it's never too late to start, living authentically.
Yes, true. Say. Very true. Very true. This kind of reminds me of you when you were young. You used to write me lovely letters about your girlfriends and all that. I was waiting patiently,
I was very popular with the ladies.
You were, you were their first choice to go shopping and such. That's a stereotype. That's not true. That's not true. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Thank God for ASOS. That's all I'll say.
No, but look, I'm just saying, it is difficult. You think you know that nobody knows stuff about you, but the majority of people are just waiting for you to come out. And actually, I think it's kind of nice that they haven't tried to out you themselves.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. If you were 35 and you've never brought home a potential partner or you've never revealed a potential partner, there are two things in their head.
Okay.
You're gay, you're a criminal. Right? They're the only two. It's like, because everyone's getting something somewhere.
Okay.
So if you're not... So
all the time? Or just, just every now and then?
Like, come on. At 35, you've been through your horny 20s.
Yeah, true.
Things have been done. If you haven't brought somebody home to mommy, it's because you're either gay or you are in a relationship that is with a criminal or proper shady, or you're having this like weird affair.
Or maybe you've just never had a relationship. It doesn't mean you're not having sex. Like, the thing is, some people get through that time and don't have a relationship growed. You know what I mean? It's like, some people have to be priests, but maybe didn't become priests. You know what I mean?
Like, listen, even the priests are getting it. Like, let's come on. Let's not pretend the priests aren't on Grindr. All you have to do is go down by Maynooth, the seminary, go down to the seminary, open Grindr, it'll light up. It's like...
Funny enough, I don't have Grindr on my... I should just get it for interest wherever I am. What a moment that would be if I went on Grindr and literally just checked out everywhere I was.
Yeah, you'd see all your friends, basically. You just go through going, met him.
Oh, Jose's here. Great. I just picked a general name. Anyway, so, but no, here's the thing, Carl. Is it important to you to come out? I think at this point, it's not what's important or what's acceptable to anybody else, right? They love you the way that you do. You're obviously not overly emotional as a family, but if it's important to you to come out, then you need to. It may be a shock, although I think at this point, especially if you talk about me and Eurovision constantly, I would imagine probably not as big a shock. But, and I'm not saying everybody who loves Eurovision is gay, because they're not. But the point is...
Okay.
Gearoid, take that face off you. I can see it from here. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
There are all of those straight Eurovision fans.
Anyway, there are straight Eurovision fans. Yeah, there are.
That's a fetish.
No. Anyway, so the thing is, you know, even if it's a shock or not, this is the time really, if you clearly want to come out. Or are you looking for me to give you permission to say it's okay, like as the mammy figure here, it's okay not to come out? I think it's about what you want. Because we often talk about how people should come out or whether we should out other people. Remember we had that problem ages ago where, this mother didn't know whether she should out her son. And, the thing is, it's really about when you're comfortable coming out. And if you're not ready, you're obviously out to everybody else. Why would you exclude your family from this unless you're feared for your inheritance?
Well, yeah, there's that. But also, there's going to be times in your life you'll need support. Do you know what I mean? Like when you have a breakup with somebody or, like it's silly. It's silly to have this gap between you and your family because it's kind of like this big black box in the middle of your relationship with them. And it just doesn't make any sense. So just say, you don't even have to say, oh, I need to sit you down and say I'm gay. You just need to talk about
gay things.
A gay thing, like just put on Strictly and go. He's a bit of all right, isn't he?
It doesn't have to be Strictly. I mean, you can admire people in other areas.
Oh yeah. Well, like just say something that leaves in no uncertain terms, or even just say, "Listen, we've never had this conversation, but I'm gay."
Yeah, I think it's funny actually because he says here, "I worry it'll become awkward, or they'll not know what to say." Or we'll all just move on like I never mentioned it. Are you more concerned about the reaction to it? So do you want it to be like, oh, I'm pregnant and everybody to be happy? That kind of thing. I mean, obviously you're not going to say that, but I'm just saying, is that kind of reaction you're looking for? Or is it that you're looking, that you're afraid that they're going to not feel the same about you? I think, honestly, I don't know why you're not telling them because at this stage, you're 35, you're living your life in a way. I think it feels like you should really be coming out to them. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think if you're the gay person in the family, you're a little bit on the outside anyway. You're a little bit on the fringes. So if you're not out, like that's a lonely place to be.
Oh, Gearoid.
Yeah, it is. So come out. It true?
I mean, you've no idea how much I wanted my children to be gay and they're just not cooperating at all. Can you imagine the icon I would be to them if they were?
Of course.
They would love me more.
All of their friends, they would just adore you. I think that what Cal needs to do is just to stop thinking about it, Just to stop hiding it.
You don't have to make the big announcement. I think that's what you're saying, Gearoid. You don't have to make the big announcement. You just have to be true in the way that you speak about your life. And if they say, leave it to them then to say, are you gay? If they, you know what I mean?
Whether he knows it or not,
yeah.
In order to not be out in your family, you have to actively hide stuff.
Yeah. It makes telling them things difficult as well because you have to edit everything you're thinking.
Exactly. So just stop editing. Stop editing. And, if that doesn't prompt a conversation, then just say it. But the thing about it is, if you haven't been confronted on it or if you haven't said it by now, the chances are it's okay. It's just like, this is the way it is.
I mean, if they're talking in very derogatory ways about gay people, then that's a different conversation. But I don't think that that's what's happening here. And I think, to be fair, when you say you're not open emotionally as a group, you don't really discuss feelings. That might be because they don't know how to have a conversation with you without actually outing you in the conversation. Maybe they feel the reticence from you as well. So maybe coming out will actually open that up for you a bit. You never know. I'm dying to know, actually, Cal.
If things are where they are now, if that's the way things are now, I think it's because they're taking their cue from you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very, very much so. Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
And I think if you, just put on In Your Eyes. Play In Your Eyes twice in a row, really loud, and sing along. And your family will just be like, that's okay. Yeah.
Do you think Cal would like me to record a video to tell them? Because I could do that. If you subscribe, Cal, I will do that.
Listen, that should be a service that we offer on Head Stuff Plus.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Niamh will come out to your parents. Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh. I won the Eurovision in 1993.
If you know who I am from a poster of your chance, then I've got news for you.
Your son is very much aware of who I am. I think this here ends the message. You have all the information you need.
Oh my gosh, we have a whole new Separate situation, revenue stream.
Just services to the community, Niamh.
Oh, well, I'm all for it. How much I love the community.
Yes.
Let us know how you get on, Cal.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's just, I'll tell you where you are. You're at the diving board.
Yeah.
You're waiting to jump and you're just waiting for that. You're like, oh, I can't jump. That's what it is.
Just get in. It's fine.
So, yeah, just fall.
The water's fine.
The water's fine.
Now, if they disown you.
Hot lads and Speedos, just... It's all good. It's all good.
If Gearoid can have a photograph almost naked, you can certainly do that. Okay.
I know. Can't believe I talked about that. I wonder how long it'll be between this episode airing, because my mother's always like, I've never listened to the podcast. I wonder how quick it will be between this episode going out and my mother ringing me going, you're doing what?
Because you think secretly she does listen?
I think she does.
Of course she does. She loves her boy. Sometimes I get an odd comment from the boys and I know it's more from the clip.
Yeah.
They're just trying to pretend they listen.
All of them, like our mothers, they pretend they don't, but we know they do. Like, I mean, Joanne was talking about this. She was saying that like her mother has like, her mother's like, no, I don't follow you on Instagram, but there's an account like Natricia Pacanelli that follows her. Like
subterfuge isn't her strong suit, obviously.
We all know, like we all like the mammy's listen. I'm sure she'll be. Yeah, actually, who knows? Maybe your mom's listening to this, Cal.
Oh, she might already know.
We have a mommy demographic.
We do, actually. We do. It's surprising the demographic we have. I really thought it would only be one particular demographic, but no.
Yeah,
I love it.
Here's the thing. I hope we haven't been too flippant, because I do think, because obviously it's a big thing. No matter what age you are, that you come out.
Yeah,
it's a big thing.
Yeah. We're not being flippant by any stretch. The most important thing is to say what you want, Cal. Who you are is important. Maybe you don't know what you want yet.
Just take the leap. It's totally fine. It is totally fine. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely fine, because at 35, if that relationship hasn't been damaged by you being so secretive, because it does damage relationships, then the chances are it's not going to be damaged by you revealing who you are. I think they'll be very appreciative of it, and I think you'll have a lovely, nice, it'll be lovely and nice going forward, and you'll be able to bring someone home and bang them in your ma's house at Christmas.
Oh.
Well, lovely.
I was in that lovely, warm, fuzzy place with all those lovely feelings, and then it was suddenly, okay.
Carl will be there too.
What, my house?
Niamh, we have another problem.
Come on then, you read this one.
We have another problem. This begins, Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I need some advice about living with my boyfriend. Yeah, I suspect. From reading this letter, I did have a little read beforehand. I will say, I suspect she won't be living with this boyfriend for long. So, she may not need her advice. We moved in together recently, and mostly it's fine. But I've noticed a habit that's driving me mad.
Oh, well.
He reuses his bath towel for weeks. Niamh.
Weeks?
That is disgusting.
Okay, come on.
Disgusting. He says it's fine because he's clean after a shower. This man's thick as shit. But I can't get past the idea of damp, unwashed towels. I believe towels should be washed after a few uses. Yeah, because you're a human being.
Oh my God.
We all wash
the
towels
mammy in me.
The
mammy in me is having like rashes up my neck. You've no idea.
Yeah. 2, max 3. He's also generally messy. He leaves his clothes on the floor, dishes in the sink, and things piled up. I've tried mentioning the towel and the mess gently, and he laughs it off and says I'm being dramatic. It makes me tense at home, and I don't know how to handle it. Am I overreacting? No. Is this something to break up over? Yes. Or is there a calm way to get him to change? I don't want to nag, but I also don't want to live with this forever. Thanks, Donna.
Donna. If you let this go now, you will be living with this forever. That's the end of the conversation. I don't know what to say. And the most important thing I want to say here is you're not being nagging or you're not anything, but actually both of you have to live in that space. If you've moved in with him and he still thinks that it's his space, then that's a big red flag right there, because you have to make an effort for how both of you live. Now, you might have to put up with maybe, taking control of the towel situation. Maybe get your own towels if you want to get around that one. But, because if he wants to just use his own towels and do, not wash them for 7 years, that's fine, right? I guarantee he'd be happy enough with getting his towels washed every 2 to 3 washes if he's not the one doing it.
Now,
that's a valid point.
It is a very valid point. And what I want to do, Niamh, is I want to get your take.
Okay.
Is it reasonable to be the one that just takes the towel and puts it in the wash?
As in, I live with 3 men, right? That happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think you have a very unique perspective on this. So if you were the one where you just take, if Donna's just like takes the towel, it's like that towel's been used twice, takes the towel and throws it in the wash. Is that
okay?
Is that reasonable to be the person that does that?
Yeah, it is. It's reasonable enough. That's not the issue here. The issue for her is more than the towel. Because actually, weirdly, my husband and I had this conversation not too long ago about how often you should wash a towel. Because quite often, if I've just washed towels and dried them, and what happens is he then will put the same towel in the wash 5 minutes after he's used it, right? Literally after it's been washed. And I still think you can wash it. You can use it a couple of times before you use it. Right. So he's on the other extreme because he thinks, he said to me, but I dry myself. And I said, where I dry myself? And I said, yes, but the reality is I would like to think that you cleaned yourself before you dried yourself there.
This is very intense. This is an awful
I know. No, look, the issue is not just about the towel situation. This is about how comfortable it is to live together. It is. It will become your job, right? And this is kind of what's happening here. He's lived like that, probably fine, happy. Sometimes when you live on your own, you do tend to get a bit relaxed about these things. But also he probably doesn't care so much about how much things are put away, used, whatever. And at the end of the day, if you've moved into his space, he's thinking you either live like him or even better, you might do it. And that's the core of it. That's the problem I have with this problem. It's not so much how often those towels are done, because as you say, you can just take the towel and put it in the wash yourself, and half the time he'd be none the wiser, nor would he have any control. Or as I say, get colour coordinated towels and say, keep your hands off my lemon towels or whatever you're using, right? But here's the thing. At the core of this is the fact that you live in this space. This is a big conversation that's happening in our house at the moment, because there are now 4 adults living in this house, right? Because my youngest son moved back from Manchester. And, so we're having the conversation about that there are 4 adults who live in this house, not a mammy and a daddy and 2 small children, right? So, and I'm having this conversation because I'm going away a lot. This is the conversation going back to the feral thing.
Okay, yeah.
Whose job is it? If something needs done, whose job is it? Right?
Well, yeah, I think you make a very good point. I think that if you're moving in with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I think for the first 2 to 3 months, I think what you need to do is you need to get a cleaner. So what you do is you set the bar
standard.
Like, this is the way I expect the house to be.
Okay.
So there's no ambiguity around it. The place has to be clean, right? Him and his messy towels, if he wants to use that towel 3 or 4 times.
Denim.
Yeah, or sorry, not 3 or 4 times, but like loads of times, that's his business. But if that towel is smelly, you need to just call him and go, that towel's disgusting. Put it in the wash.
Yeah.
And it only takes 2 or 3 times. But the problem with it is you have to consistently, you can't just go, I gave out about his towel last time, I'll give it a couple of weeks and say it again. It's like, no. It's like, towel smelly, put it in the wash. Towel smelly again. I told you, put it in the wash. Then 3 times, if it hasn't done it by then, you take the sweeping brush and you beat him across the face with it.
That escalated real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 weeks. Mind you, 3 weeks is kind. That's kind.
You don't need it. You have a cleaner.
Okay. No, but I think, to be fair, ground rules when it comes to cleaning or whose job it is. My friend said to me the other day, I'm thinking of putting a list on the fridge because her husband has just come home from, week on, week off, been away, and they're trying to figure out who should do what. And this whole thing about the nagging, this is the thing that gets me. I think you should have the right, if you're going to live together, to have what you need in that space without being unreasonable. Obviously, you can't go in and say, you have to live at this level of cleanliness if it's kind of, there's a big disparity between them. But, my argument is, it's not nagging when you say, I don't want to live with that looking at me all day, right? Or I don't want that, and actually you're within your rights, Donna, to go, maybe I'll just move out. I don't know what way this has worked. If you've just moved in, or you just moved in together, so I don't know whether you both kind of spend time in each other's houses or whatever, but you have to be very clear that both of us live in this house. Otherwise, this is your life. This is your life forever. You let this go now, this is your life, and you're just fighting, and you become eventually really annoyed about it, like really upset. Actually, I'm realising how upset I must be about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I do feel like you're going through something at the moment. I'm
just
letting it happen. I'm just letting it roll.
Donna, you've triggered me. But no, it's funny actually, because it is true. Now it's a slightly different, because obviously when I moved up, I wouldn't move into the house because there was no heating in this house when I first met Paul. And I said, I'm not moving up until you put heating in this house, right? So the heating went in about 2 weeks, to be fair. So you get your demands in early is what I'm saying.
Wow. Oh, well done, Niamh.
I know.
No heating.
No, actually, it was an old house. It's an old house, and he lived on his own, and sure, he spent all the time out living in, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think what you need to do is set some ground rules.
Yeah, very much so.
It's like training a dog.
Yeah. Bring a bag of treats.
You have to be consistent.
Figure out what motivates him. If food motivates him, bring that treat with you. And listen, more importantly, do that little thing, when he puts the towel in the wash, go, oh, good boy. Give him a little treat there, or whatever he's motivated by. I don't know what it would be.
And when he doesn't, slap him on the nose and rub his face in his own piss. I'm sure that would work.
Yeah, we could do that.
I do think that when you move in with somebody, you're better off because it's a change anyway. So you're better off making the change early. It's like, oh, no, we don't live in a messy house. That's not what we do.
Yeah, no. I mean, and to be fair, it's like with the boys, I'm saying, whatever goes on in your own room, although that does upset me, in common areas, we all live together. So this has to happen. We can't all just be leaving our rubbish everywhere. That's not a thing. But it's very difficult because especially women are always made out to be nags if we're trying to get what we need in life.
Yeah.
And it's not fair.
It's not nagging to say, hey, I don't want to live in a tip.
Yeah, I know. And, I don't want to, wipe my face with your dirty towel.
And also, I'm sorry, if you wipe your face with a dirty towel, like if you like with damp towel, you smell it on your face.
Yeah, you do.
It's like, and
all
that's
day.
Maybe that's worth saying it to him. Worth saying it's like,
all day.
You kind of smell. Like you smell from those towels. Like it's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. But do you know that the other thing that sometimes kills me is that they don't know how to air out the towels, even if they are, or damp. It's perfect time of year to talk about this because have you put the heating on yet, Gearoid?
No, I didn't put the heating on all last year.
No,
because I live in an apartment. It's really warm.
Oh yeah, you're heated by everybody else.
The year that my apartment was most warm was the year that there was some prostitutes renting from downstairs. Yeah, they had the heating on all winter. I was toasty.
Roasted.
Absolutely toasted. It was lovely. I was like, good girls. Well done.
Raging, they're gone now.
I'm very sex positive.
Oh my gosh.
The day that raid happened was the day my heating bill went through the roof. I think what you need to do is set the standards, don't waver from it, and just be really, really consistent.
Yeah, very much so. And the thing is, if you don't put in what you want now, I'm telling you, this is your life. Because
it'll get harder.
It'll get harder, and then you will be seen as a nag. You're not nagging. You have a right, if you're both living in the space, to have some of what you want. Not everything, There was no jewels put at my feet every time I walked anywhere, that sort of thing. That mightn't be the right analogy, but you know what I'm talking about. Like,
No, I know what you mean. But like, I think that,
I mean, it would have been very uncomfortable to walk on jewels everywhere. But you know what I'm talking about?
Like when you move in with somebody, it's a very turbulent time. Like it's very turbulent. So you're better off getting all your change done in that turbulence, because once things settle,
Although
difficult.
I will say it doesn't mean it's not irredeemable. You know, the mere fact that you've made the decision to move in together means that he cares enough about you to move in with you, unless, you know, rent is high in the area and he's thinking he might get a live-in cleaner. And if that's the case, run screaming from the room. But, you know, I'm just saying, you know, he cares enough about you. You need to be definite about, look, this doesn't work for me. You know, can we just compromise in the middle and maybe just, do this?
Yeah.
You know?
Also, the other thing is hooks are very important.
Hooks. Oh, to hang them on.
Yeah. Get a hook.
Get a hook.
Get a hook for those
At least
towels
one.
and put it beside the washing basket so that it's not a big job. It's like, that smells. There's a washing basket. Throw it in. You have to make it simple.
Yes.
Make it simple.
You do.
We're
you really
like
do.
men. We're like Labradors. We're not that
I
smart.
love a Labrador.
This has to be easy.
I love a Labrador. Which colour are you?
Oh, I think I'm a dark Labrador. Yeah.
A black lab.
Black lab.
Or a choc. The chocolate ones are mad now.
Yeah, the chocolate ones are mad. Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's because they're a hybrid.
I do. I love the golden ones.
The golden.
Yeah, they're very cute.
They are very cute.
Actually, the house I'm staying in at the moment, Josh. Yes. I'm staying with my friend Josh, and his partner. They have a dog. They have a rescue dog that has been through the wars.
Oh no!
Like it has been through. It's like somebody cut his ears to make it shaped like a bear. Like it's just, it obviously been punched in the nose, so his nose is broken. It has a dip and it has this long snore. It's been through. Oh my God! And anyway, it's landed on its feet with Josh and his partner because they treat her like a queen, and she is a goddess. They only have her about 6 weeks. But she's really coming out of her shell, and she's just, oh my God, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love.
Do not come home with that dog.
No, I couldn't come home with that dog. Oh my God. They'd never let her go. But I love her. I love her so much.
I know. Are you coming over to the dog side?
Yeah, I would be tempted. My partner was here yesterday and he was like, would you like to get a dog? That dog's great. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to get a dog. Yeah. And also I've realised as well, because they have 2 cats as well that are very cute. But I was like, oh, I can't wait to get a cat again. But when I saw these cats, and they're lovely and they're cute, but I was like, oh no, they're not like Boots was. I
know, it's really tough. And, you know, speaking of someone who has even gone from dog to dog, you know, because obviously I had 2 dogs over a period of time, and it's really hard even to adjust with the next pet. It doesn't matter what new pet, but I suppose if you change the type of pet, it might be helpful. But yeah, it's really hard.
Because I used to say, like, when I would say to Boots, I'd say kisses, and she'd just like throw her head at me and I'd kiss her head. But I did it to that cat yesterday, and she just looked at me and said, oh, sorry, excuse me?
You didn't teach her that, to be fair. That's very unfair. That's like saying, you know, something Australia to the cat. You know what I mean? She doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, she was just like, open the cat flap, please. I'd like to leave.
And to be fair, just because you say kisses doesn't mean that you get them.
I know,
that's true for all society, right?
Yeah.
You know, I can't just randomly go up to somebody on the bus and go, kisses.
Kisses?
I have to earn those kisses, right? Did you earn those kisses or those cats?
No, I didn't. No.
There you go.
They make an excellent point. Niamh, it's been wonderful to chat to you here.
Oh, I miss you so much, baby.
Down the line. Down the
line. Do you know what I miss? I miss that we can't actually look at each other in the eye. I'm trying to look at your picture. Like, because your little face tells me a lot.
It's weird. And also, I kind of miss like I miss the chats. The brownie and it's a bit weird.
Chats.
Bit weird.
I know.
Nevertheless, we will have one more episode like this and then I think we're back to normal.
Yeah. Let's never speak about this again. I mean, we can do it. It's not bad. It's just, you know, look at what we're willing to do in order to deliver to our listeners.
We would never not be here on a Monday, Niamh.
I know. Oh, someone would have to die. Yeah, probably me.
Probably. Well, I'm not even sure we'd miss one.
No.
We'd have a touching tribute and I'd continue.
Yeah, fair enough. In the spirit of me.
Absolutely. We have sponsors, Niamh. We have sponsors. There's money to be made.
You could split your personality and be, you know, pragmatic and pretty petty.
As well as that, Niamh, like there would be sponsors, but also if you died, all of a sudden it becomes a lot more lucrative. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
You have to understand.
Thanks.
You have to understand from my point of view.
I'm just going away to cry over here. Off camera.
We will be back.
There'd be nothing without me.
We'd miss your pragmatism. We will be back here on the free feed next Monday. We will have bonus episode either last week or next week. Who knows? Always news to us. We're about to record one now, so God knows when this will go out.
God knows.
Yeah. If you have a problem, agneyrants@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Oh, amazing.
And what else do we have to say, Niamh? Niamh is going to be in Panto. Go and see Niamh.
I am. I'm going to be the witch. And I don't know why I do this with my hands every single time. I do like a hook in my hands.
Yeah,
it's not like I'd be doing that much.
The witch has arthritis.
I know.
We'll chat to you soon. Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.